Good evening, all, and thank you so much for your patience. I'm Monica on behalf of Cloud.in team. I'm thrilled to welcome you all to the today's session on the SMB Growth Engine, Migrate to AWS Without Business Disruption. At Cloud.in, we believe a migration should be an engine for your growth, not just a roadblock. Over the next hour, we are going to show you exactly how to transition from AWS seamlessly, ensuring your business stays always on while you unlock the power of the world's leading cloud platform. To take you through this journey, we have with us today India Sales Head, Mr. Vishwas Gupta. Mr. Vishwas will not only take you through the AWS cloud migration journey, but also he'll clarify whatever doubts you have by the end of the session. Hence, for the smooth functioning of the webinar, I request you to hold your questions till the end of the session and put them in the question box once we are done with the webinar. Over to you, Vishwas.
Thank you, Monica. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the webinar. I'm Vishwas Gupta. I lead the sales for the Cloud.in. And today we are going to talk about how AWS can help grow SMB faster without any disruption. Okay, so let's start. Uh, Before we start, we have, we'll talk about our company. So we started hosting private hosting services limited in year 1999. So we are a 26-year-old organizations. Uh, we have 24 by 7 knock and sock support. We have served so far $40,000 for 40,000 domains, and we have, the our tech strength is 100 plus cloud certifications we have. We have been managing to 200 plus workloads live, and we have 10,000 plus resources on the cloud platform, which are managed by our tech team. We have been protecting 8,000 plus endpoints, and we operate pan India basis. So we have offices in Mumbai, Pune, Bangalore, and Delhi. Pune is the headquarter, and our entire delivery center is in Pune. Apart from India, we have office in US as well. We can serve you globally. We have office in Delaware in US. So, the hosting services and the cloud.in started in year 1999. We started with our, the small digital ad and online services platform, and then we grew gradually. We then started the domain services, domain name registration, and domain services. And gradually, in 2007-8, we started our hosting services, managed hosting services, and the colocation services. In year the turning point came in year 2015. We in 2015 we started we partnered with AWS, as AWS entered in India in 2015 around, and that's where they started their node, and AWS partnership started in 2015. In 2016 we have launched our brand called cloud.in. Cloud.in for cloud services, for AWS cloud services. We have launched this brand. The main company name is Hosting Services Limited. Okay, in 2000, between 2018 and 22, we have achieved multiple tech competency, which which helps us to grow technically in AWS parlance. So we have achieved three competency in 2022, between 2018 and 22, and we have got six service delivery programs approved by AWS team. In 23-24, we have got seven service delivery program approved, and two more competency we have added. In 2025, we have got a GenAI competency and SMB competency as well added, and the journey continue to grow. So we are growing, and our tech capability is also growing year on year. So the about the core competencies which we have, we the AWS, believe me, these are not easy to get the competency from AWS come and they analyze, they do the thorough audit of our systems, processes, and people, and then only they award us these competencies. So we have achieved Microsoft workload competency, education services competency from AWS. We have got the SMB competency from AWS, migration and modernization competency from AWS, and GenAI services competencies, which is the latest one. So these are the five competencies which we have achieved so far in AWS parlance, and there are total 14 service delivery programs we have got approved. Out of their total 22 service delivery program, AWS uh, uh, is having. So in terms of service delivery program, so we have total five competencies, and we have 14 service delivery program approved by AWS. And believe me, these competency and the service delivery program approval is not very easy from AWS. Okay, they come and they do the thorough check of our processes, systems, and people, and they check everything, then only they award us this competency and the service delivery programs. So in terms of competencies, we have Microsoft workload competencies, we have education services competency, we have SMB competencies, we have migration and modernization competency, and we recently we have got the GenAI services competency as well, which shows that we have a technical capabilities right from the Microsoft to the GenAI and to the modernization. In terms of program delivery, we have the solution provider program, we have the public sector program, we have tier advanced tier programs, well architected review programs. So these are all programs which we have got, which you name the services, and we have got the service delivery, which means our delivery center can deliver these services easily, and that's where the AWS give us the service delivery approval. So we can deliver the glue services, kinesis services, RDS services, config services, system delivery, CloudFront, EKS, Control Tower, all these AWS services. So AWS is having 250 plus services, and these are all part of those services. So we can deliver all these services. This shows our the strength, tech strength, and tech capabilities. So AWS alone, may not be sufficient for all the customers to serve all the requirement. You may require some additional peripheral services to fulfill your all your requirement. Uh, so that is the reason we partner with AWS and then surrounding ecosystems as well. So we are the partner with AWS for cloud partnership. Then we have a security for security. We are partner with Checkpoint, F5, Fortinet. Then for data protection, we have a partnership with Dhruva and Commvault. For observability, we have a New Relic and SCL partnership. Then for data streaming, we are partnered with Confluent, and for cloud infrastructure, we are partnered with VMware. So this complete the whole ecosystem, and with all this entire partnership, we can deliver all the workload, we can serve you all your requirement. So the industry which we serve, okay, so you name the industry and we serve the industry. So be it media and entertainment, be it e-commerce, and be it information technology, be it public sector, be it automobile, the ed tech industries, the FMCG industry, financial services, pharma, healthcare, manufacturing, non-profit organization, startup. So we serve all the industries, and we have customer which can vouch for our services from all these industries. I'm sure I know you will be falling in one of these industries, and we can give the use case of these industries. So we have our delivery center, and the services which we deliver from our delivery centers are like migration services. Migration includes on-prem to cloud migrations, the multi-cloud migrations, or the cloud to cloud migration, the other cloud to different cloud migrations. We can do complete well-architected review. Well-architected review is a process defined by AWS, which gives you, which works on six pillars. The 6 pillars include your which helps you to achieve your performance excellence within the optimized cost and the in the secured manner. So there are different pillars under the well architected review, and we can do complete architecture review for your IT infrastructure and help you to achieve your business and technical goals. Okay, then we have the our team can deliver serverless deployment for you. Serverless deployment, helps you to segregate your applications from the infrastructure, and it helps you to remove your dependency on the infrastructure. So you just give some command, and compute will happen automatically, and it give you the output. So we can deliver the serverless services for you. The AWS serverless services name is Lambda, and we can completely deliver for you. Similarly, we have the expertise in CDN and security services. We can help you to achieve your the latency goals, or your the content delivery goals. We can help you to complete achieve your the efficiency in the content delivery part. Okay, then we can help you to containerize your workload, which helps you to reduce the cost and bring the efficiencies. With the containerization and automation, you can achieve your computing goals and your commercial goal, the cost goals. At times, uh, I hope you all know the containerization concept, that even the one single servers is in the CPU is never used fully, and that's where the containerization concept has come. And you can divide the services into microservices level, and you can achieve your computing objective from each and every containers parallelly. So your parallel operation will happen. Then the cost optimization we do, our services, cost optimization is not a one time activity in the cloud parlance. It is a program. You have to do the cost optimization on month basis. You have to keep an eye on the cost on continuously. Okay, and you have to do this exercise quarterly, monthly basis, and keep an eye, because these AWS or the cloud services are the utility based services, and if you don't keep an eye, your cost may go haywire. So cost optimization is very important services. Similarly, the disaster recovery and business continuity, in in some regulated industries like banking, stockbroking, BFSI, or the pharma and other industries, where disaster recovery is mandated by the regulators like RBI, SEBI, etc. And we can help you to deliver the disaster recovery side with the help of AWS services. Then we have a Gen AI based solutions and Gen AI based capabilities. We have the entire Gen AI based delivery team with the help of your use case. So depending on your use case, we can create the complete environment, a Gen AI environment for you, and deliver it for you. Similarly, for the media customers, we have the live streaming and the video on demand services, which we have the capability on delivering that as well. Also, we can create the interactive dashboard for you, and the complete IT infrastructure management we can do for you. Also, we can deliver the AI ML contents and modernization on that. We have 24 by 7 NOC services and WAF security services, which helps you. So if you see this, I mean, in nutshell, we can deliver the entire IT infrastructure and AI services for you in the secure manner. And also we can give the resources on demand basis as and when required, depending on the use cases. So these are the objective, or these are the outcome we have achieved in the managed services, from the managed services practice. So the uptime 99%, the the security incidents have gone down to 40-50%, and the high availability across the workload. So all these services, we have a 24 by 7 365 basis management. We give the 97% task are automated. So what it means is that, you can your managed services are delivered faster, and your go to market is faster. Also, the troubleshooting can be done faster, and if you do the automation, then the human errors can be eliminated. So we have automated our managed services up to 97%. Also, it gives you faster issue resolution by 30%, reduction in the manual checks by 70%, because we have done the automation. So this is the part of our managed services offering, and this is the outcome of our managed services offering. Okay. uh, so our product ecosystem, so these are the products, and these are our own IP which we have created, our own product system. Okay, we have developed our own systems, and these are the our own IP, and these are created around AWS system. And uh, so if you see, these are the CloudFront version vault. CloudFront version vault help you to achieve your version management in the CloudFront. CloudFront is the CDN services of AWS. So in case, if you face some issue in the current version of your CloudFront, we can roll back to the previous version, and that's how we do the complete version management on this, which helps you to achieve greater availability. And it can also help you to have a DR kind of scenario for CloudFront services. We also have a Niyantrak. Niyantrak is the advanced version of CloudFront services, which is available on AWS Marketplace. Any service provider, any partner or competitor also, or any customer can buy it from AWS Marketplace and use it for your usage basis. Then we have Rudra Sentinel services. Rudra Sentinel is nothing but SIEM plus SOC services which we give. So we have a 24 by 7 SOC services from Pune center we give, and we which the whatever workload you are having on AWS, we can track the logs, we can do the log analysis and understand where the security threats are there, and we can mitigate those threats online. And we have a 24 by 7 team which can help you to mitigate those risks and attacks. Similarly, we have the Freedom services. Freedom is our own tool which we have built for multi-cloud management and billing system. So uh, as you know that cloud is a utility based services, and billing management is the key in the cloud services. And we have the Freedom which helps us to manage the billing across all the clouds. So it does not limit to AWS. It can manage multi-cloud environment, and billing can be managed through that. We have Evalix. Evalix is the evolution platform which is based on the GenAI workload of AWS. Okay, and the AWS, we have used Bedrock services behind that. So Evalix is the assessment platform. You can use this for your student assessment, any kind of assessment, for your a new employee assessment, for your new joinee assessment, or for for any even the existing employee for the training and etc. Or you can use this Evalix system. It is available, and we can deploy it for you, dedicated to your environment. So in that, you just upload the content. You will be able to create the exams automatically. It will be able to create the exams automatically based on your preferences, maybe the tough or the easy or the medium kind of. And it will also help you to conduct the exam. It will give you these exam papers to all the your assesses. And after the exam, once the exam is over, it will also do the complete analysis and give the result that these are the people who have cleared this test, or maybe these are the people who have got this kind of scores and marks. So it gives you the complete environment, and it is completely automated. You don't have to do anything. You just write that, okay, I want to conduct this test, or I want to conduct this test on this topic, and it will automatically create the exam papers and do the assessment. It also do the help of proctoring. So if you are conducting a large organization assessment or large team assessment, you can use it for that. And in the a part of the proctoring means, if somebody is uh, trying to move here and there, then it will capture the video and say that okay, you are trying to do something wrong, and it will give you the notification on that. So that's kind of features we have. So these are the all products we have developed in house, and which shows that we have the capability to develop and deliver these products. A few of them are available on marketplace. Anybody wants, you can buy from the marketplace and implement in your, and these are all implementable. So you can implement in your environment. Okay, so agenda for today's, that was about the hosting services. Agenda for today's webinar is, how we help SMB to grow faster with the least their disruption, and how you can benefit with the AWS environment, AWS cloud, how you can leverage those benefits, how you can leverage those technologies for your business. So this is the agenda. So we will talk about the key growth challenges and opportunities for SMBs. We will talk about benefit and strategy for the migrations to AWS. We will talk about the cloud migrations and roadmap and risk. What are the risks involved in that? And we will talk about the success story and migration insights. So what are the common myths about the migration in the SMB? So the common myth says migration causes a long downtime. So that's not true. We do the migration seamlessly and without any downtime, and we can help you to achieve even the zero downtime and do the complete seamless migration. So that's the kind of services we can deliver. Also, the cloud migration is too complex. Yes, it is a little bit, but with help of us, we do the complete planning. We do the rehosting, and we do the complete execution planning. So with that, the complexity is gone, and we can deliver the we can help you migrate the workload from your on premise, or from the other data centers, or from other cloud provider to the AWS seamlessly. Similarly, the myth is cloud is too expensive. It is not. If you manage the cost optimization, okay, if you do cost optimization on continuous basis, as a program, not as a one time activity or one time project, then it helps you to achieve your cost objective and cost goals. And security may be a compromised thing. So security, security is a vast area. In cloud or in AWS, security, it's a completely secured environment. There are the native security product AWS also provide, and it's a completely network, isolated network for you. You can manage your own security or for your application security, which is the case if you host in on premise or anywhere else. So secure, so from that perspective, nobody else can access your environment until unless you give the access to them. So that's the kind of security is available. It is completely secured. It is highly secured environment on AWS. So the IAM based services is there in AWS, which helps you to create even the minute level of access. So like for example, you just want to give the read access to the database, you can give some certain users to one user to only the read access to the database, or maybe some application only he can write, others can't write, or maybe others can just have a view. So you can define your roles and policy, and you can assign the role to them, to the users, based on the IAM policy. So that's how you can manage this complete security Plus there are the native securities like WAF, guard duty, compliance framework, all that help you to achieve your security goals on the cloud. Okay. And the another myth is cloud won't scale for SMB. I think that is completely wrong. You can scale from one server to 1,000 servers. uh, it depends on your requirement. For so if you know the IPL, or the stockbrokers, Zerodha, or the Swiggy and Zomato, they all use the AWS services, and they can grow. And as you know, their demand is not fixed. They have a flexible requirement. They have their demand fluctuate based on the time of day or based on the seasons, etc. And they achieve the scalability on that. So you can achieve any kind of scalability on the AWS. Scalability is not an issue at all. So what are the key growth challenges SMB face today? So one is the rising infrastructure cost, obviously, and the maintenance cost. The another one is the downtime of the system, and the security risk. Another one is the scalability issue. If you have the on if you are on the on premise or your own data center, then scalability is the issue. Then we have a manual process and legacy systems. Also the increasing cyber security threat and the growing competitions from cloud native business. Okay. So all these challenges can be addressed on the AWS, and we can help you to achieve overcome all these challenges on the AWS. What are the business impact of these challenges is higher operational cost, the slower downtime to the market, also the reduced agility to the responding to the market, which is again the similar to a slower downtime to the market. And also risk of losing customer, risk of losing a reputation, risk of losing business. So all this can be addressed all this can be addressed and achieved in AWS. And you can achieve your business goals on the AWS. Okay. So why does traditional IT infrastructure slow business growth? Because of system limitations. Again, the traditional IT needs high upfront cost. Obviously, if you have a data center, you need to invest the high upfront cost. System failures because you don't have a redundancy, you don't have a DR built in, or you don't have the high availability. So obviously, there is a risk of system failure. Then the scaling during the high demand is slow. Since the if you have the on-premise setup or you have your own setup, the obviously the scalability is the issue, because it's not a large setup at all. And team spend also increase because you have to deploy many team members to manage this. So how AWS can help you to address these issues, and how you can achieve your business goals by doing that. So already over 90% of SMB customers or SMB prospects are already there on the AWS. They are leveraging AWS services, achieving their business goals and the cost goals. Also, companies moving from cloud reduce IT cost by 30%, so cost is also reduced. Your the around 94 business improved security after shifting to the AWS. So that is also there, because so many native security services are available on AWS, which can be leveraged to secure your IT environment. And cloud-based companies can launch new product up to 40%, because it's everything is available on usage basis, so on demand basis. So as and when you require, you can configure the servers or the infrastructure, the cloud infrastructure, and you can immediately go to the market if your application is ready. So it helps you to uh, you know uh, reduce your go to market time. Okay, so what business zero business disruption really means is the business continuity. You can achieve business continuity because the uptime in the AWS is 99.99%, and downtime is hardly any. There is no downtime per se, because the high availability is there. Even if one server goes down, even if one data center goes down, your workload will be shifted to another server, another data center, or another region, but you will not have a downtime. Your application will not have a downtime because underlying infrastructure have the enough redundancy or enough high availability, so that your application doesn't impact by the downtime that is there. Similarly, in the data protection, AWS is having, whatever data you store in S3, it creates 6 copies. So even if one copies goes down, 2 copies goes down, and all these 6 copies are in a different data center or different locations. So even if one location is down, your data is protected. Also, the revenue protection, which is, obviously, if your downtime is not there, if your business is up, or your website is up, your portal is up, then you will be able to protect your revenue as well. Okay, what are the business benefit of migrating to AWS? Obviously, you help. First of all, you get the the operational excellencies. Your IT cost is reduced. Your IT management headache is reduced. Resource management is reduced, and also it helps you to build the security. The security risk are reduced. So these are all benefit you get from the AWS. Okay, how SMB strengthen security and the compliance on the AWS. So as we have discussed that AWS is having so many security and security and compliance services on the AWS platform, which you can leverage to achieve your security goals. So there could be a risk of cyber attack. There could be a risk of application level attacks. There could be a risk of SQL injection attacks. All these can be addressed. There could be a DDoS attack. So all these attacks can be stopped using AWS services. So services like WAF, Shield, and services like guard duty. Uh, so AWS Inspector. All these services are there, which helps you to achieve your IT security goals. So with the that is there, then there's a control access, so nobody else can access the IT infrastructure on the cloud, on the AWS cloud, because the access is controlled. And also you can have a two-factor or multi-factor authentication, that okay, even if somebody you hack your password, without the OTP he can't access your environment. So all these facilities are available and you can use that. Okay, as we discussed, how you can improve your business continuity and disaster recovery. So we have in AWS, we can achieve. AWS is having, they are working globally. They have 36 plus regions globally, and each regions is a combination of minimum 2 or 3 data center, independent data centers. For example, Mumbai is one region and Hyderabad is another region. So Mumbai one region will be having 3 4 different availability zones, and similarly Hyderabad will have be having 3 4 different availability zones. And you can achieve, the DR between these regions, or between the availability zones. Between the availability zones you can have a high availability. So even if something goes wrong, and availability zones is nothing but a data center, so if one data center goes down, your workload will automatically shift to the another data center seamlessly. But your application, or you will not even get to know that there is something wrong in one data center, because it will be shifted to another data center. Similarly, you can have your DR, or the compliance perspective. Also, you can achieve your DR if you have a one workload, primary workload in Mumbai, You can have Hyderabad as a DR region, and you can achieve those goals. Okay. So what are the migration strategy can minimize the risk for SMB? So we follow the complete guideline, and we have our own process to for the migrations. So we do the phased migration approach. We don't migrate in one go all the workload, and if something goes down, then entire everything goes down. So we have the phased migration approach. Then we do the rehosting and re-platforming services, also the modernization services. So once we migrate to the AWS, and then we do the modernization, which helps you to achieve the better performance and reduce cost. And once all that is done, then we do the complete risk analysis and risk assessment for you. We define what are the areas for the risk during the migration, and we also define how we will mitigate those risks. So we do the complete planning and execution for you. Okay, so with this, we have achieved this in many of the industries in SMB. We have successfully migrated many customers on this, from fintech industry, from edtech industry, from health tech industry, from e-commerce industry, and from manufacturing industries. So these are the mostly constitute to the SMB industries. Okay, so fintech, the business challenges are legacy servers causing slow transaction processing. And AWS approach, we've done the rehosting first, and then we did the transaction 40%. So after migration, the result they have got is like 40% faster transactions and 30% reduction in the IT costs. Similarly, in the tech, we have got 99.99% uptime, which was the issue, keeping the environment on premise, and faster 50% faster content delivery we are able to achieve, because in tech you have to do online training, online education, online courses. And with this, we are able to achieve their business goal of faster content delivery. Similarly, in healthcare, we could help customer to achieve full HIPAA compliance, zero data loss incident. Similarly, in e-commerce, 30% faster page loading, and a 25% increase in the sales during the peak season. So all these use cases we have delivered, and we have the happy customers with us. You can talk to our happy customers, and get the feedback about our services. So this is the step by step processes we use for migration. So we do the assessment first. Under the assessment, we completely list down what are all your IT workloads are there, what are the risk associated, which are the critical applications, which are the non critical applications, and then we do the planning accordingly. We plan that which application will go first, which application will go last, and like that, and which application to move after that. What are the dependencies, what are the the OS operating system, what are the databases you are using, what are the versions, and whether to migrate to the new versions or not, whether these applications are supported on AWS or not. All these questions we do during the assessment and planning. And once that is done, then we execute seamlessly, because we gather all this information during the assessment and planning session itself. And then when we execute seamlessly without any disruption to the business. And once the migration is done, then we do the optimization, because once we do the lift and shift, and then we see how it is running on the AWS. And if there is a scope to reduce the cost, then we optimize the entire environment, we reduce it, uh, which helps you to get your business benefits. Okay, so these are the areas you can calculate ROI from the AWS. One is the simply the cost saving. Another one is the productivity increment, the performance improvement, the scalability which you get on the AWS, and also the security compliance and time to market. So these are the areas you can calculate your ROI. And you will be able to get the much better ROI than what you are using in traditional data center or in-house data center. Okay, and yeah, we can help you starting your migration assessment. We can if if you agree, we can start your assessment of the current infrastructure, current data centers, and uh, prepare a complete plan for you and show that, okay, if you migrate, these are the benefits. Once you agree, then we can execute the migration as well. We will list down the complete assessment, risk in the assessment itself, and how we can be ready for the migration. So if you have any questions, I am open to take your questions. Thank you for thank you for listening to the
AWS. We look forward to connect with you even after the webinar. So do let us know whatever doubts you have. We have our website and our phone numbers given to you after the webinar. Thank you so much for attending.
Thank you all. Enjoy your day.